Hello everyone, Suzanne here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new subscribers. It's lovely to have you here. I hope I get to know you and we become friends like I have with my other subscribers. It's lovely. I love hearing about you and what you're up to and what dolls you have, which we do back and forth in the comments. It's really fun. But yeah, thank you so much for finding my channel and for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. Very, very much. And of course, I love my people who've been with me for a little while now. All my gorgeous subscribers. Oh, I love it. Anyway, let's get on with it. I have to give you a weather report first. I'm really sorry, but I do. It's because it's the thing that's kept me away from YouTube until today. It has been absolutely diabolical. Boiling, boiling hot, very high humidity, and honestly, it zaps my energy, and I have been melting all over my house. You can see puddles of Suzanne in every room. Not really everybody, but honestly, it's just been horrible. And actually today it's grey and it's hot, but it's grey and there is a wind blowing. And so at least the air is moving. On those horrible humid days, everything's so stifling and still and Anyway, we've come through that for now. Hopefully it won't come back, but I should imagine we'll still have a few days like that. Okay, we've got the weather report out of the way. It is the 3rd of March, actually, so we're already into March, which I think is ridiculous. Nuts. How does that ever happen? You know, it was Christmas 1 minute ago, and now we're into March, which is the 3rd month of the year. Oh, I tell you, I guess it goes really fast when you're getting old, or older. I should say when you're getting older. I'm not getting old. No. Wipe that thought from your minds. But yeah, March already. Now, what was I going to say? I've just talked myself out of what on earth I was going to say next. I have no idea what it was. But let me just say that we are here today with my beautiful Bridie. I dressed her last night in anticipation of a boiling hot day, and look at it. It's not boiling hot, but still this is the right outfit for a little girl. She is, in case you don't know if you knew, she is the Laura Sculpt by Bonnie Brown, and I made her. Now, when people did I make her? Somebody tell me. I think, was it? I guess a year ago. Oh, would it have been a year ago or 2 years? Honestly, I can't remember. So if anybody knows, let me know, my dear friends. Anyway, so yeah, she's the Laura Sculpt. And I've dressed her in this gorgeous, look at it, isn't it so sweet, this beautiful bubble romper. I love bubble rompers. I used to always say you can't beat a baby in a bubble romper, but these days it doesn't sound right if I say that, because I want to say that on almost all my videos, because I often show back my babies in bubble rompers, or rompers in general even, but you can't, because of the two meanings of beat. I don't want to say you can't beat a baby in a romper. So I don't say it anymore. But anyway, I think she looks adorable. This little romper is by Minnehaha, which is an Australian brand. It's high quality. It's made in China. I think it's ethically made, which is a plus, isn't it? And the fabrics are always beautiful. They're not cheap fabrics. They're really gorgeous designs and everything. And it's different. That brand is different to all the other brands that you see out there. And you know, just recently I was thinking, wonder where the Minnehaha shop is. So I went looking online to find the Minnehaha shop, and there's no Minnehaha shop. The whole thing's online. Now, I've been buying this brand forever and a day. I wonder if it did start off in shops and now it's purely online. I don't know. But anyway, anybody can buy it from anywhere in the world if you want to. You just look it up. It's gorgeous. Beautiful things for babies and children. So that's what she's wearing. It's a sort of a cream background, I guess you'd say. And it's like a jersey fabric, a cotton stretch jersey fabric. And it's got little flowers all over it in pink and darker pink with little green leaves. It's just beautiful, and it has a big collar on it. Let me show you what's under the collar. It's just, oh, that's her bodysuit that she wears underneath, but it's just like sort of cutaway sleeves. There's not really any sleeve, and then the collar covers her shoulders. So I think it's just adorable on her. And this time she's got a pink bow in her hair, just to show you that she's really, really and truly a girl. Although a boy could wear a pink bow if he felt like it, couldn't he? And, oh yes, I went through a few pairs of shoes before I decided on these ones. I have quite a good baby shoe collection, as you can imagine, because I am a baby clothes collector. I do have some good, gorgeous little shoes. I started off with a lovely pair of shoes that fit her perfectly. They're narrow and they were beautiful by Tiptoey Joey, but the pink didn't match anything in here. They were kind of like, you know, that ballet pink they call it. That's sort of very almost beige but still pink. So I thought, I'll find something else, and I decided on these little ones, which actually, let me tell you about them, because I checked the brand before I put the shoes on her. These are a pink, soft pink, not exactly the same, or perhaps matching some very light pinks in the flowers. And they're a patent leather, and they have proper buckles on there. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can. There's a buckle. And they have these puffball things that I love, that merbow, is that what it's called? I did look it up once, didn't I? And it's a special part of the feather, but now they used to use, what bird did they used to get it from? Not swans, I can't remember, but now they use it from special feathers from turkeys, you know, gobble gobble turkeys, not from the country turkey. Oh, this is a long-winded talk about these shoes, isn't it? Anyway, the brand is TNY, all in capitals, just those three letters. And when I looked that up, it turns out that they are TNY by, you'll laugh when you hear this, by tinny.com.au or something like that at the end. And tinny, it's meant to be tiny, I'm sure, but it's spelled Tinny, tinny. I think they're Spanish, so they obviously didn't get the English quite right, which I love. I think it's wonderful. But the actual brand inside the shoes is whatever I said, TNY. That's it, yeah, without the I for tiny in there. So yeah, that's what they are. Aren't they gorgeous? And then just her socks that I love, white socks, and they sort of got this funny twisty top. It's meant to be like that. It's made, I don't know how they did it, but anyway, twisty top and kind of pointelle holes. Yeah, pointelle holes, that's what you call them. So that's what she's wearing today. And she's very happy to see you, although you wouldn't know it, would you, the way she's just lying there fast asleep. She doesn't care if I'm talking about her. But yeah, such a good girl. Oh, that's what I was going to say like 3 hours ago. The big Sunday I had together with all my family here was fantastic. It was boiling hot, but it was beautiful. Oh, it was wonderful. We were all out on the back deck, and we had all the food and stuff I bought, and the party pies and sausage rolls were devoured, and so was all the dip and cheeses and, you know, all the rest of it, chips and nuts and, you know, all of it, choc chip biscuits, everything was brilliant. It was fun, and the dogs had a great time here, and I had a great time. And I now have my new air conditioner installed, so that just in the nick of time, let me tell you, I had one in the same place, so that we had to take out the old one obviously, and then just put the new one in place. It's called a wall air conditioner. It's not a split system, because the old one that I had was owned by my grandmother, and I had it for over 40 years, and it worked incredibly well. So it probably had all the wrong things inside it. You know how they've changed the gases and everything's different about air conditioners now. But yeah, it was fantastic until it wasn't anymore, and it just didn't work. So I haven't had one for about 2 or 3 years, and I've managed, not happily. And then we just bought this new one, and all my family installed it. Yeah, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. So it's in the same spot. They had to modify the hole in the wall slightly. My younger son has a brick, what do you call them? Brick cutter, I guess it's called. And so they cut the brick down a bit on the outside. And yeah, so I've got my aircon in. So it was a very productive and fun day. We did after they did all that brick cutting, one of my son-in-laws got the hose to hose off the back deck. And of course, Arnie boy, the what will I call him? He and his sister Ripley are both come from the same litter. Same parents. Okay, same parents, different litter. So Arnie came first and then Ripley. Arnie's like they are both a cross between a miniature dachshund and a chihuahua. And they basically look like little dachshunds. Arnie boy's black with little brown, eyebrows, and where else is he brown? I guess on his feet, I can't remember. And he's got a bit of a white blaze on his chest. And Ripley, I call her Ripples. She's Princess Ripley, by the way. She's smaller than Arnie boy, and she's brown all over. She's absolutely adorable. They're both gorgeous, but Arnie boy is the one who loves the water. So he started playing in the hose. So of course my son-in-law was playing with him, and then 3 grandchildren joined in and they got saturated. So it was a ton of fun. I had ice blocks and everything for them to eat and cool off, but they were soggy when they left. Very, very soggy. They all had towels so they could sit in the car. The 3 of them had got wet. 3 out of 8, mind you. So 5 didn't get wet, but 3 did, and one dog, because Ripples isn't that keen on water. Arnie boy doesn't like swimming. He doesn't want to go in the pool. He just loves to play in water, like he likes to splash at the edge of the beach and things like that. And he loves hoses. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it was a great day. Now I've got my aircon installed. So that's even better. Except, of course, because I have an air conditioner that works now, my vacuum cleaner has died. So I have no vacuum cleaner at the moment. I tell you, I don't know how to choose one. My youngest son has given me some advice, but they're so expensive. I just can't bear it. I don't want to spend the money, but I have to. So at the moment, I keep washing the floors to keep them clean, which is quite nice. But, my house is mostly wooden floorboards. And I've got a large rug in the formal lounge room, and I've got a small rug in my bedroom. So they really need vacuuming. But the rest of the place, it's tiles and just tiles in the bathrooms and wooden floorboards, which is so easy to keep clean. It's amazing. Anyway, yeah. So you've had a full rundown now of my life since I last spoke to you. Everything's going well, especially because I'm not melting in puddles at the moment. It feels so much better. We had a big dog club meeting, the general meeting, on Saturday, which went well. Thank goodness that place was air conditioned. It was like so hot. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't even tell you. It was horrible outside. Anyway, it was a fun meeting. It was really good. We had a guest speaker, one of our members, who collects buttons and does crazy quilting. So she sort of talked about how she got into it and how long things have taken her to make, and she described some of the buttons to us, and it was fun. It was really good. I love hearing about what people collect. Any collection I love. And I always quote barbed wire collections, because if somebody loves what they collect, whenever they talk about it, it sounds so interesting, because they talk about all the different types you can get and what year they were produced and why they were changed and the machines that we use, the blah, blah, blah. So even if you were to talk to me about barbed wire, I would be interested if you loved it. That's the key. It's boring if someone's giving you a lecture about barbed wire, but it's fabulous if someone loves their collections, which we do, don't we? We all love what we collect. Could talk about them forever. Anyway, so that was really fun. It was a good meeting. And so now we're up to Monday. Yes, it's Monday, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. It's Monday. Yeah. So that's about it, I think. I think we will say goodbye now. We've caught up with everybody, and thank you for your comments on my last video, which was a video I made for Dungaree Week. Was that right? Yeah, with Chris's Cuddles. She suggested it. Anyway, yeah. All right, my dear friends. We can see little Bridie. She's waving. This is how she waves. Well, even when she's asleep, I can do that with her. How cool is that? So take care, everyone. And thank you for joining me and coming here to Sydney, Australia, in my little corner of the world. I love it when you visit. So, my dear friends, take care, and we'll be together again soon. Bye-bye.